Yo bitches, I've been quiet. I've been walking for almost 5 kilometers, and that's how long it's taken me to get to some sort of a trail. So I guess I haven't been hiking, I've been walking. I'm out here for a few days. The weather is phenomenal, and my work is slightly slow. So I ran away from home. Literally. Not literally. Oh, literally. I put everything in my backpack and walked out my front door. I'm in the Dundas Valley now, which is crazy because it finally feels like I'm away from civilization and traffic, even though there's houses all around. But seriously, 14, 15 kilometers and I'm finally away from the sound of city. I can't say that I love my section of the Bruce Trail, but I don't love my section of the Bruce Trail. I love that Hamilton has managed to make the trail go through somehow a strip of green through the city, but it really isn't that nice. It's busy. But now I finally found some green and some fucking nature. It just took a while. I basically haven't had to filter water all day. It looks like they took away the overnight rest area at the Dundas Valley. I don't know why. Water for the night, gave my face a little rinse, took a pee, realized I've got some real bad chafe happening in my butt crack. It burns. That is not going to be good for the next few days. Oh boy. It's just one thing or the other. Usually I get hip blisters, but I preemptively tape them, and now I've got butt chafe. It's been a very hot day, which is probably the reason for the butt chafe. But I am now looking for a spot to camp. Whenever I see something nice and appropriate, I will camp. I would like to camp here, but that's private property and the house isn't that far, so not an option. The Blue Side Trail is just over there. And this is where I'm going to go home for the night. Such big hair. I'm set up in all my glorious mess. And I just watched a coyote up there on the ridge slowly walk across stopping every couple seconds and staring at me. And eventually I put my shoes on and ran towards it in the bush, and it ran away because I don't want no fucking coyotes stalking me. Nice little spot. I kind of feel a little yucky after today's hike. I hiked 30 kilometers, which is, you know, quite a bit when I haven't been hiking much. Or I shouldn't say hiking, but like backpacking. I've been doing other things like running. And it was hot today, so I'm feeling a little nauseous, even though I drank a ton of water today and hardly peed at all. So I must still be dehydrated. So I'm gonna keep on drinking, and I may or may not make dinner tonight. I don't know. It's early. It's like, I don't have my phone on me. 5 o'clock, 5:30-ish. But what can I do? I wasn't trying to hike fast, but I still hiked fast, and I could have kept going because it's, you know, May 11th today. It's May 11th. So we have daylight pretty much up until like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night right now. So I could have kept going, but the problem is my body couldn't have kept going. I needed to stop. And I probably would have done better if I stopped periodically throughout the day and like sat down, ate something, took a break, but nope. I hardly ever sit down. I just keep moving. But tomorrow I might try to stop a little more frequently. I didn't really like most of today's hike. I don't really like the area that I was going through, and I knew it going from home to here, and here is like kind of near Rock Chapel. Tomorrow will be better, and my tomorrow night camp spot I am really looking forward to. There's a lot of bugs around. All right. This is boring. Bye. Here, come inside my tent. Put you down there. It was a rough night. It's kind of always a rough night though. Coffee works. Coffee works. Coffee helps. Coffee always helps. I feel really groggy. Yeah, rough night. It's hard for me to get comfortable. I have to blow my pad up probably like 5 or 6 times a night, which is fine because I'm awake anyway most of the time. I toss and turn a lot. I struggle to get comfortable. It's always like that in a tent. I used to sleep so well in tents. I don't know what changed. I have a feeling like the 3/4 pad that I have to blow up constantly. I can't find any leaks in it, so I've complained about this before. It's probably the valve. I need to get a new one. I'm going to get a new one. I just haven't yet. Yeah, I'm really tired. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning and there's lots and lots of light, which is nice, but it makes me feel like I have to get up and moving. There's a Walmart in Waterdown about 5 kilometers from here, which I am planning on going and getting a coffee at the McDonald's there and buying a few snacks at the Walmart. I intentionally didn't pack a lot of snacks because I knew that I was going to be hitting up this Walmart on the morning of day 2, so why would I carry another 3 days worth of snacks when I could only carry 1? So I'll be going there this morning. But after that there's no stores on the way, so which is fine. This is only 4 days. I had to get my shit packed up. But first, motherfucking coffee. Speaking of coffee, if you know me, which I'm assuming you do by now, coffee is my thing. But what is not my thing is instant coffee. And I've had all the instants. The least worst of is the Starbucks Via. I have considered bringing like fancy instant that I pour into a Ziploc bag and just scoop it out, but if you do backpacking, you know that's already too much work. But a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, sent me a link for this stuff, this Detour, which is actually a local coffee roaster in Dundas that I walked through yesterday. I think it's Dundas. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a local. I don't even know. I think they're Canadian though, but they make 2 different flavors of instant. I mean, I can't really fucking tell the difference. They taste the same to me, but this is some of the best instant coffee I've ever had. And I've had a lot. I haven't ordered some of the more fancy ones from Garage Grown Gear. I have had that Cusco brand from them, and that was okay, but these are really good. And they weren't that expensive compared to some like super cheap Folgers instant or Tim Hortons instant shit or something. But like, it's worth the money for good coffee on trail. This has been a huge deterrent of mine, of camping in general, is just the quality of coffee is piss poor. And I like good coffee. I can't say that more than enough. What's with all the shit around here? Look, these 2 snails, they decided to get it on. They're into voyeurism. I just realized that I forgot to take my long-acting insulin this morning. That was weird. I don't know how I managed that. And the reason I know, and I'll show you when I stop to take it. Unfortunately, I have to fucking dig it out of my pack because I usually pack it inside so that it's far away from my fast-acting insulin so I don't accidentally overdose while on trail. It has not happened on trail, but it has happened before. 3 times to be exact, where I've accidentally overdosed. Not good, but I'll show you why when I stop. Why I know I didn't take it. Spider webs. How did I never see this before? This is a fucking, like, DIY skate park. What the motherfuck? It looks like it was built on the foundation of an old house. What the hell? So this is probably going to sound a little ridiculous, but well, this won't sound ridiculous. When you take something like this twice a day, every day, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., for 21 stinking years, it becomes second nature. And then sometimes I'll take the insulin and I'll put it away and then immediately will say, did I just take my insulin? Like, I actually forget the moment I take it. So the way that I save myself from either double dosing or just saying, okay, well maybe I just won't take it at all, I carry this mini Sharpie, and I just took my insulin, and it's Friday, which is the thumb. This is Monday morning, Monday evening, Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, blah, 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 Saturday, Sunday. So if I don't see that little dot in that spot on my thumb, then I know I didn't take it, because I make a point every time I take this long-acting insulin, I have to put a dot on my finger. It's stupid, and I've tried using like apps on my phone where I have a check or something, or a checkbox, but that wouldn't work for me. If I had to pull my phone out, open up an app, check a box, this is the manual way of never forgetting. And I truly can't express just exactly how many times that Sharpie has saved my life. Maybe literally. This is definitely going to be TMI. Will I cut it out? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A lesson regarding my butt crack chafe. It's not quite my butt crack. It's a little bit further to the front. And I know why it's chafing and why it hurts so bad. Note to self and anybody out there, don't do any cleaning up, shaving the day before you go backpacking. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm so glad that my commute to work now is walking upstairs and going to my office in my pajamas. I used to commute a lot for years, and that is one of the things I hated the most about working for companies. I still have to go out sometimes in the morning. I get stuck in traffic going to house measures and shit, but that's not every day. Wasn't successful at finding a plug inside at Walmart. But I did find a plug outside, so I'm charging up my battery bank and my phone because I was not feeling well last night, so I basically spent a lot of time on my phone, and it would be nice to get that, you know, absolutely topped up as much as possible, because I have basically 3 solid days, and I like to listen to a lot of music and a lot of podcasts and audiobooks, and I like to watch shit on my phone at night while I'm lounging in my tent. I'm a power hog. Oh, plus I have to charge this stupid thing. I'll get into that later. No, I'll get into it right now. I have a setting on my watch that uses like a low GPS setting, and I use that for hiking because if it's on the highest GPS setting, my watch dies after 9 hours almost every single time. So I would have to charge it every single day, which is a huge amount of power to charge this thing. So I put it on the low GPS setting, but the problem with that is it's highly inaccurate, and it always like has straight lines, like it misses half the trail I hike, and I really don't think it tracks the mileage properly, because when I use the Bruce Trail app, it'll say, yesterday it said something like 33 kilometers, but my watch was only registering 30. So I'm like, where are the other 3 kilometers? Are they real? Do they exist? Which one's wrong? The Bruce Trail app or my watch? I don't know. Probably my watch. Whenever I see women out hiking, I want to ask them to be my friend. I need friends. The question remains though, how do you make friends at this age? Where do you go? Canadian. I wonder if somebody was using it like a hiking stick. Finally made it to the access point to Mount Nemo. And if you know, you know. Number 2 side road and Walker's Line. 4 kilometers of heavily trafficked road with no shoulder. In the blazing sun is 28 degrees, feels like 30 right now. I'm rough. I'm in rough shape. I am so sweaty and salty. I'm really not doing that good. This heat has fucked me up. It kind of hurt me last night, and even right now it's, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have not really eaten anything in 2 days. I can pretty much count what I've eaten. I choked down a banana, a little bit of oatmeal, threw the rest out. Had some potato chips yesterday. A lot of glucose tablets. Was there anything else? Maybe a protein bar? No, I still have half of that in my bag. Not much. Didn't eat dinner last night. Probably, the way things are going, won't be eating tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Might end my trip from the fact that I've been nauseous for 2 days and can't seem to eat anything. Where's this guy going? Hello. Are cooking away. That's a good sign because I'm actually hungry and I'm really looking forward to those nudes. What a day, what a day. I feel like I drank like maybe 6 of these and I have barely peed and I still feel thirsty, so I'm gonna keep on drinking, but I feel better than I felt last night, and I feel better than I felt for the first, I don't know, 3/4 of today. I'm pretty gross. Like, my shirt has salt stains on it. I've been sweating for 2 straight days. I don't think I smell yet, though, but there's nobody here to confirm that. Well, this is where I am. You recognize it. I've been here multiple times before. There's the red chair, although now it's missing its arms. I had half an intention, I had half a mind. I wanted to set my tent up there. Look at that. How beautiful that'd be. The only problem is that is literally the Bruce Trail. The white blaze goes over the bridge. There's a blue blaze that goes out through there, but I'm not on that side of the river. I'm on this side of the river, and I'm tucked in back there, and I can see that bridge from my tent, but it's like 7:30 now, 8 o'clock at night. I don't think anybody's going to be bothered by me, and I get to listen to the bubbling brook, babbling brook. What is it, a babbling brook or a bubbling brook? The stream.